dressed for any occasion, fresh on the scene, looking like God just made me. These is the results when you learn to take some patience, reaping the fruits from my labor, grapes and raisins.
I'm dressed for any occasion, in here with the funkiest weed, every day blazing. I'm dressed for any occasion, where he put that shit on, made me wanna have babies.
When I'm DAO, you DOA. Plain Jane type of day, eating Frito-Lay. Family rooting for me in the crowd.
It's like everybody life different. So I think about the pastor and him trying to tell you what your calling is. It's just like, how you gonna tell me? First, I gotta listen to God. God know the way.
Exactly.
And if I'm being pulled in this direction,
And you the damn pastor, not the cuss.
Man, tell it like it is.
But sometimes the pastor need a new lesson too.
But that's, bro, you almost made me cry, bro.
I was trying not to cry.
Like, for real, like, 'cause that shit, that's a beautiful story though. Like, cause, bro, I don't care who you is. Everybody want their parents. I used to long for my dad to be there and just be like, man, you know, my dad didn't come around till I was a damn grown man. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
not even then.
And then he didn't even come around with good intentions though.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
not even then.
Like the first stage play, almost everybody, like half of the people that was at there, like almost more than half, was my family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was a big chunk that just left. You know what I'm saying?
right then abruptly, stop.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I literally had to start from scratch.
That's tough,
you know what I'm saying? And like literally start trying to build everything up, trying to get my head into this, you know, mentally, you know, was all the way fucked up at the time, you know, and I'm barely getting myself back to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be ashamed of anything I say.
Like Super Mario, I jumped on the platform. I always keep it P, capital P like fat form. I brought a couple people with me. We came to talk shit. Like pennies on the strings, we gon' make a lot of sense. What? We talk a lot of shit, but we make a lot of sense. We talk a lot of shit, but we make a lot of sense. We talk a lot of shit, but we make a lot of sense. We get pennies on the strings, gotta make a lot of sense.
Alright. Yo, that was just a little moment of silence for my grandmother that recently passed. Just want to let her know that I love her and this episode is dedicated to her. And we back, gang. This is Making a Lot of Sense podcast, man. It's your boy, Tonyo the Great. I wouldn't be in here if I wasn't feeling great. You know that, man. Rapper, writer, actor, host, producer, just all around entertainer. You feel me? Got my gang in here, man. Sana, the lovely, just multi-talented actress, singer, dancer, promoter, artiste. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she's stupid with that pen. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, gang in the building, man. How you feeling? You all right?
I'm cool, man. It feels so good to be back. It feels like it's been a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? We be ripping and running all the time, but we always get it back. We touch down, you feel what I'm saying?
It definitely has been
right
a minute.
here. It's
you feel
been,
what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
This one gonna be special, man. I got my other twin in the building. You feel me? Got down Martavius, man, the one and only Tony. You feel me? The actor, entrepreneur. You feel me? Barber, artiste. You feel me? In that building, man. How you feeling?
Father,
father. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I feel
husband. You feel
for
me?
sure.
Man?
I feel great, man. I feel blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Just grateful to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Still be alive and healthy and well. You know what I'm saying?
100, man. And now we all gonna introduce this other guest. You feel what I'm saying? We live and hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself.
You feel what I'm saying?
This a new scene. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all noticed that. This is our second home, man. You feel me?
Shut up.
Y'all remember, man? I got Terrence from episode 9. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
This is his establishment, man. Tipsy's Bar and Lounge, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Terrence, man.
Shout out to you, bro. We appreciate you
Sure.
for allowing us to use your space. You feel what I'm saying? You know we ain't here. Ain't nobody, it ain't opened up yet, so we ain't got the crowd in here yet. But
We got
you know what
crowd,
I'm
got
saying?
crowd.
It's gonna be open tonight. Y'all come through. You feel what I'm saying? Open up at doors. Open up at 6 to 2. Come through, get you a drink. You feel what I'm saying? Some good food, good vibes.
Tips is Bar and Lounge. Tips is Bar and
chill music.
Lounge.
514 Broad Street.
Hello.
Let's get it.
Let's
Go.
get
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Like I said, man, we all gonna introduce this guest right here. You feel what I'm saying? We all can introduce this guest. We all can say something different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
But man, we got just a great man. great human being first and foremost. You feel what I'm saying, man? This man is the definition of taking a chance on yourself to me.
Talk about a man with a plan.
Talking about it, bro. Like when
Mr. Make It Happen, you know what I'm saying?
when certain folks straight up doubt you in your face, like, and you still like, oh, I'm gonna do you wrong.
Persevere.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah, for sure. The adversity is real, man.
Mr. You can call him damn Mr. Cat Williams of our city. He done gave so many people an opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
he come on here.
you feel me?
He gonna speak
Took a
his truth.
chance on so many people, bro. Like,
You feel
what I'm
you
saying?
feel.
So many talented people. Might we quite that?
Man,
Quote
what?
that.
Man, we got a writer here. We got a filmmaker, director, producer, all these things.
Actor.
An entrepreneur.
Come on with it.
Come on now.
CEO.
Come on with
Oh, hello.
Man, what?
Who we got? Drum roll. We got Mr. DJ Ragland.
Ragland in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
That intro, like, woo. I need to do my biography. I don't know.
Do it by
You deserve it, bro.
For sure.
This episode is for you, man.
But appreciate y'all for having me. You know, it's just been a roller coaster. You know, it took me. I just wanted to make sure I get here and everything. It just
You had a
make
3-hour drive,
Man,
man.
what? I try to get myself ready. Shout out to Cedric McCoy. He wanted me to shout him out for doing my hair and everything, making sure I was right. And just wanted to be here with y'all. I know there's a big deal. I just want to.
No, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for coming, bro. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. 3-hour drive. That's shit.
Hey,
We're talking about
Right.
dedication.
we'll be
That
making a lot of
ain't
sense.
nothing easy right there, man. That's something else.
He drive 3 hours to come make a lot of sense. What you said?
Oh, yeah, I can make a lot
yo,
of sense.
hey, I like that,
Okay,
yo.
okay,
We come to speak truth.
I like that. Bro. I like that.
I know that's real. I know that's
For
real.
sure, man.
Man, it's like you said, it's been a little minute since we last met. You feel me? Couple of things, man. Goddamn, I wanna let everybody know. You feel me? Sanaa recently had a birthday.
Oh,
Okay.
They ain't got down 22 now. You feel me?
22.
The
Double deuce. Yeah, the double
Deuce.
deuce.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I straight up stepped into a whole nother chapter. This is a whole new world for me, and I'm just here. Y'all see, I got it. You know what I'm saying? New era with the orange wig.
Right.
Okay, I stepped out on y'all, and I'm just ready to see, show y'all what I got. 22, what you got for me? Bring it on. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, she's 22.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Thank
Already, man.
you.
Already, man. But yeah, it's been a little minute. I done got down, cut my hair since the last time y'all
Okay,
seen me,
yeah.
you feel me? I look
For
like Libby off of Jimmy Neutron now. But nah, man, we in here, bro. We in here making a lot of sense, man. I want to start off. I know Sanaa got some questions for you. Feel what I'm saying? So
Listen, I was just gonna jump into, first of all, how you get your start with you wanting to start filming and writing. We'll start writing first because I know
Creating.
you like storytelling. Storytelling is your big thing. You write all your shows and everything. So what was the start of that? What made you gain interest in that?
To be honest, I know some people might not like this, but it's the truth. But ever since I was pretty much got out of the womb, I always loved storytelling. It's the truth. Like when me and my brother, when we was little and everything like that, I always made the stories and everything. Like we play X-Men. I pretend to be Wolverine. He pretends to be
Right.
Deadpool. We just fight each other and everything. And I'll be the leader. When we play wrestling, I play, we beat each other up on the freaking beds and stuff. I'll be making the storylines. Who becomes champion? Who becomes this? It's been since birth.
just seeing you.
You know what I'm saying? Then it just transitioned on and everything like that. So that's why wrestling's always been a little bit a part of me, because everything that's been around me, like Marvel, wrestling, all this stuff, it comes together and it helps me like realize who I want to be and what I'm here for.
Right.
And that's just how it came about, like what I wanted to do. And it just came to fruition.
Look at you, man. See, everything happened for a reason. Bro.
Everything happened for a reason. So what was the first thing you wrote? What was your first script?
Whew. Script, or is just first thing I wrote, period?
First thing you wrote.
First thing you wrote. Go ahead.
It's embarrassing. I still got that's crazy. I still got the book. But
Wow.
it's
You
a
gotta
comic
keep the
book.
beginning
Gotta
stages.
keep it.
I kept I made a comic book.
Wow.
People from Litchfield know what I'm talking about. It's
Okay.
called
I ain't even know this.
it's called Devon's Life.
Okay.
It's pretty much, people make jokes about it in middle school, like, oh, it's just like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Because if you look at it, it really looks like that. And I'll be like, bro, it is not Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's my own thing. But I see where they come from. But yeah, I was just commenting everything like throughout middle school. I got into the library at the middle school and everything like that. And then I was like, and that's where it started pedaling, because I was like, I like making these stories and stuff like that, but once I get to high school, I know there's a drama club and everything like that. Why don't I just go into acting? You know what I'm saying? But that's where it really started, is doing this comic book of Devon's life. It's pretty much like it's overreaction of my life at that point in middle school. You know, who I had a crush with and who me and my brother's life and everything like that. It was just goofy stuff that, you know, made everybody, you know.
So I have a question. So what age or what moment did you know that this was what you wanted to do? Like, I want to write, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, direct,
produce,
you know what I'm saying?
It started, when it started acting, it was from freshman. But then I was in my first stage play, Little Shop of Horrors. And I didn't have a main role or any role, to be honest. I was like an extra. You know, I was like the hot dog salesman on the stage and everything like that. And they said I did so well and all this kind of stuff. No, I didn't even say anything. But anyways, but still, I enjoyed it and then everything like that. But then I realized, okay, I can go into more roles and stuff. Then I was realized, like, do I really want to keep doing somebody else's stories and stuff like that, their own scripts? I like because I know I can tell some good stories. Right. I'm like, why don't I just write my own stuff and just do my own thing? And that's how the DJ entertainment started. It's just, I like, nothing against anybody who goes over, I go for my scripts. But anyways, like, I just like doing my own thing. You know?
Right.
And that's just
Ain't
how
nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
So moving to that, so that's when you did your own stage play in high school. Yeah. That's what really put
about that.
That's what really put DJ on. That was Another Thankful Family.
Another Thankful Family.
That stage play. That's when it really started, and he started gaining people. Everybody started coming together then, getting people. You want to play this role, you want to do that. That's when it really started. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's crazy, and I said this in other interviews. Is that when I first started the company, I did not know anybody outside of my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Chris, I knew of you.
Right, we always knew, like, we done went to the same schools. You know, he was a little bit older, so I always seen him around. I knew who DJ was, you know. Yeah. But it wasn't until high school drama class that we actually got close. Yeah. And when he did the stage play, I didn't really know about it at the time. But after, I was like, wow, you really did that? Because I was doing musicals with the drama club too.
The singers, the sisters were singing. I was like, because I knew Asia because we had the same class, but I knew of Sanaa because I knew of these two because of my brother, because they all had classes with them and everything like that. And so back to the play. I was. How did I? Hold on. So basically, I just wanted to do my own thing, but I didn't know anybody. You know? I just knew Chris. I knew Adrian. Adrian was the one who brought in Jeremiah. You know, rest in peace, Adrian.
Adrian Cox.
Yes, Adrian Cox.
So was it like fear coming up to people and like trying to get?
Man, you should have.
Nervous.
You should have been at that first meeting. I think because we had the first meeting at school in the classroom after school, and I had everybody just did not know them. They probably didn't know me.
Right.
I'm over there sweating bullets, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do this, but boy, she's like, this teacher's like, baby. Wipe your forehead. I'm like, okay.
Who was at the time, Dr. Lovely?
No, it wasn't her. It was Miss Thomas. I forgot her first name. But yeah, I told them right then I'm gonna make a whole lot of mistakes. I never did anything like this before. But we just gonna learn as we go, and I still hold on to that. Like, I made a whole lot of mistakes as coming to this path, but I made it. Didn't overweigh the good that happened with the DJ entertainment. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had more highs than we ever had lows.
Gotcha.
You know, but that's how it started, just overcoming the fear of me being an introvert and just doing my own thing and knowing that, hey, I said it to myself numerous times, DJ, if you really want to do this, you're going to have to start talking to people. DJ, if you really want to do this, you're going to have to go out there. If you want to be a director. Otherwise, you should stay an actor, you know. But I wanted to be a director. I want to be the boss. I never was a follower. I've always been a leader.
Man, see, bro, I love that part of the story because I can relate to it so much. That's how it was when I came to Sanaa and Tate. I told him straight up, like, hey, I ain't got all this figured out. You know what I mean? Like, we probably gonna make some mistakes and stuff like that. But if y'all ride with me, I swear it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna be more highs than it's gonna be lows. That's a good ass quote.
The thing is, you got to make your mistakes, to figure it out. You know, that's just a part of the journey. It's gonna help you levitate. It's gonna help you grow.
Exactly. It's like everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Step
in
that
part,
field.
like you said, when you like being the bar, I can relate to that too. It's just like, bro, like I'm marched to the own beat of your drum, and I respect that, bro, like for sure. And I can see that too. Like, your work is not like, it's different, bro. Like, it's not like comparable to somebody else's. You know what I mean? I can tell you not biting off somebody. You literally your own style. You literally your own man. You feel what I'm saying? So let's. I want to ask a question about that. Like, where do you, not to get way off the subject or anything like that, but where do you get like your inspiration from? How do you come up with these like all these stories and stuff like that? Like, how do you somebody out there wanting to get into acting? Like, explain. How would you explain to them, or wanting to write their own movies? Yeah. How would you explain to them like how this is how you write a movie? How would you teach them? What was the first thing that you did when you wrote your first script?
Well, to answer the first question is, what is my inspiration? I know a lot of people would think, oh, that's Tyler Perry, oh, that's 50 Cent, or that's Spike Lee. Mm-hmm. To be honest, it's Kevin Feige, the owner of Marvel. Like, he is the guy who maybe do this story. Because if you think about it, Marvel has a thing of everything that they do ties in. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, we do an MMP right now, and it's tying into the Masons. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everything ties in, because when we do that kind of storyline, that storytelling, you know, let's say Sanaa playing Savannah for, I don't know, 3 years she's been in the company, people get emotionally attached to that character. Mm-hmm. Instead of, if I want to fire Sanaa or something and give it this character to somebody else, and people like, who is that person? You know what I'm saying? People are not connected to that person. The same thing with Tony. If I just have Tony for there for like years and years and years, and then I just let him go, and then have somebody else playing that same, it's just not going to feel the same way. You know, you got to keep the same character. So when people get emotionally attached over the years and grow with that character, so to the point where something big happens in the storyline, they already celebrate like that's a real person. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the kind of storytelling I love, and that's my inspiration is Marvel. Okay. Tyler Perry, a little bit, yes, you know, but just honestly, God-fearing is Kevin Feige.
Okay. And okay, so like going into like writing the scripts, how do you what's that process like?
Okay, so this is it evolved over the time because you know I be listening to music, right? Everywhere I go, I listen to music. I was listening to music on the way here. I like to listen to music. That's part of my life. I like listening to music. And depends on the type of story I want to tell, I listen to different kinds of music. I'm never that guy that listens to one type of music. Mm-hmm. I listen to different types. Like, for instance, when I started working with MMP, I started listening to all kinds of rap, hip-hop, and all that kind of stuff to get into that mind of the storytelling of the ruthless era of MMP. Right. When I was working with the Mason saga, you know, doing that family stuff, I was listening to, like, you know, We Are a Family and stuff like that. Just music. Get into that. Right. And then once I finally figure out, okay, I want to do this. This is the kind of story I want to do this. I want to have Bryce snitch. I want to do this. I want to get Tony beat up, all that kind of stuff. First I write down like a storyboard on my notes and everything. I just write it down so I don't lose that memory of, okay, this is what I want to set it to do. And then once I have that written down later on, I put it into a script. You know, and just then. But since I've been working with these two, I use these examples a lot because I work with them longer. But since I work with them longer, I know how they talk. You know what I'm saying? And fun fact, before they ever, you know, say anything from the scripts or anything, I say it before they do. Like, before I write it down, I say it. Like how I think they would say it. For instance, like when Tony said in the movie, I can say that now because the movie's already out on Tubi. Like, I don't love you. I said that way before he did. You know, I said it exactly how I wanted it to be said. Right. And that's why when they say the line so perfectly, like how I have it in my head, I'll be over here celebrating. Like, oh my God.
I see it before.
Yes.
He was like, cut. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That's dope as hell, though. Like, yes. That's dope as hell because that's how I'm kind of. You actually teaching me a little bit because like I wrote for Sanaa like on Wax and stuff like that, some songs for it, and I that same approach. I'm like, how would she? What is something she would say? You know what I mean? Like, how would she say it and stuff like that? Y'all gonna see it coming soon, bro. We got some music, but like, I respect that, bro. Like, really something.
And the reason why I do it because I know almost every person in my company, not many people in my company are veterans in this entertainment business. Right. You know, some of them never acted before I did. And, you know, I did my research, and the best way to work with new talent is to make them be comfortable with the lines. So I make it seem like, that's why I never be like so serious about, hey, if you miss a word in the script, I'm not going to be like angry about it. You know, just the main thing is to make it feel real.
Make it your own.
Yeah.
You know, make it believable.
Like we're selling stories. We got to make this feel real. That's the only way it works.
Bro, to be honest with you, that's one of the dopest things about you as a director, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you kind of like, it's just like coaching, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people got different coaching styles, but I feel like you can coach. Sometimes you can coach too hard. I feel like you can direct too hard. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta like, you feel what I'm saying? Let that person grow into like what they trying to do. And I like that's one of the dopest things.
And let them
about
be
it.
themselves as
Right,
well. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
Because if you always want them to do this, they ain't gonna know how to do it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
then they gonna feel like a robot.
Exactly.
You feel exactly.
But you let them be themselves a little bit, then you show them like this is what I want y'all to do,
Right.
and then you let them put them both of them
Right,
together. Man,
y'all
that makes
mix
something
together,
special.
Yeah, that makes something dope. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I just want to touch on something real quick. That just lets you know like the power of like music, because you can play a certain genre of music and it can put you in a whole different mode. It's like your emotion or your feeling can change. If you want to be sad, you want to be angry, you want to be happy. Just monitor yourself. Like just try it one day. You put on a sad song, okay, I'm feeling low. Then you immediately put on a happy song. Now your vibration is raising. Yeah. So that's cool that you can do that, and you can put that music as the center of almost everything, because it lets you pull that and you can write whatever script you write.
And to back up what Sana just said, I can't stand when a person just listens to one genre their entire life. It's if that's your thing, cool. But me, listen to all different types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just listen to hip hop. Don't listen to just the country. Don't just listen to just one set of genre. Like for instance, we're all black here. I can't stand it when they think since we're black, we're supposed to just listen to hip hop and rap all day long. Right, you know what I'm saying? No, I listen to all different. You look at my phone wherever it's at and just listen to look at all my music. You be amazed at what I listen to, like country, gospel, rap, hip hop, all this stuff. It's just because it helps me build the character of different characters. Because like not every character in MMP is hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? We got Seamus, we got what Dennis will be listening to and stuff like that. You know, it's different types of things that build up a story.
You can put yourself in their shoes and realize where they're coming from, even just with the song, just by how they tone or how they feeling. Which we usually with any type of music, it's like okay. This genre, they feel the same way, really. They just saying it in a different way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's cool how that works.
Yeah, that is tough. That's different, because a lot of people, like, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna want to switch outside their genre, you know what I mean? And that's
even like for artists, like y'all, y'all two artists, you know what I'm saying? So like even for y'all, like y'all make a different sound, you know, that's tough too. You know, like it go in anything really, even actors, like, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to change your tone, your vibration, being able to go from high pitch to low pitch, cry to mad, and all kind of things, man. It's like it's so much you can do with creativity in that volume. Stuff like that. So
that's it. Is right. I got a question for you, bro. Like I ain't branching off of it. We gonna
just do your thing, man.
Bro. Okay. Which one is more harder for you to say, bro? I love you, I apologize, or I need help?
It depends. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. I love you. You said I love you. I apologize, and what else?
I need help.
I need help. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't say it's hard for me to say I need help. Y'all need to know. But anyways, let me go too far. I guess it depends on the person when it says I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because I take that phrase very seriously. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. Right. For instance, like me and Sana, when we on the phone, like, gotta keep you, God bless you. I'm like,
you trying to play.
Yeah.
No, because this is something that he started. When we get off the phone, we say, God love you, God keep you, God bless you. All right, and sometimes he be trying to rush out the phone like he don't want to say it. And I be like, hold on, spend it. Because then he'll say it. If I don't say it, he'll get on me. Like when we first started, and I didn't say it, he'll get on me. Like, hold on, you got to say something.
All my business.
No.
But yeah, it will be I love you, because, you know, I'm not going to say it to just anybody. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you I love you, I mean that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's not, but I can always say I need you or anything. For instance, what I was about to say, like, I think I said it's the cast, but every single time before a script goes out to y'all, Sana's the one who sees it first. Hello. You know, and everything like that, because I respect her opinion. You know what I'm saying? I might not always agree to it, but I'll listen to it. And the same goes for Robert sometimes. Robert goes off the deep end sometimes, you know.
I'll be like, did you talk to Robert? What Robert say?
Yeah, I'll be like, Robert didn't see it. But anyways, the reason why it's like that, because Robert, on the other hand, he's the kind of person, he's going to tell you like it is. And he doesn't care if I like it, or if you like it, or anybody else. That's why I respect the hell out of Robert. You know what I'm saying? For instance, they know when we on sets and Robert's on set, me and him be arguing about like, hey, why are we doing it like this and stuff like that? And I'll be like, Robert, just let it be. You know what I'm saying? But Robert is the kind of person, if he's doing something, he means it. He's into everything that he does. Right. And I respect that he's not going to sugarcoat or kiss my ass about anything that I do. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm so glad you said that, because it's a lesson that needed to be. I just want to emphasizing it. Hopefully somebody can learn from it, bro. That's so key what you just said.
Yeah.
You have to have somebody on your team that gonna tell you. You can't have everybody around you saying yes all the time.
Being a yes man.
You can't have no yes man all around you, bro. You gotta have somebody that's gonna. They don't care how you feel, like even if you gonna get upset and stuff like that. And I just gotta shout this person out for this. Shout out to Randy because that's the one person on my team, bro, that'll tell me like we had an argument probably like a couple weeks ago, bro. Like, and I straight up was just snapping on him because I felt like he was coming to my character, but he ain't even raised his voice at me. He was just like, bro, you wrong. And then I came back and I had to sit on it. You feel what I'm saying? I came back, I was like, bro, you know what? I was wrong. You know what I mean? And I respect you for not even coming, you know what I mean? Like not even trying to attack me and stuff like that and just telling me like, hey, bro, I'm still telling you wrong because I love you like that much. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's valuable, bro. You gotta have at least one person on your team like that. You feel what I'm saying?
How long you know Randy since you was what?
Man, I've known Randy since I was goddamn 14 years old. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like that's over a 10-year relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So
it's the same.
We done had battles. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, my bad. But yeah, the same thing with Robert. Like for instance, when we on set, he'd be like, DJ, this don't make sense. DJ, this don't make sense.
Right.
I'll be like, hey, bro, let me do it. Because I'll be like, because they know. Like, whatever I say goes at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They can have their input or whatever. Anybody in the company can have their input. But at the end of the day, they know, Robert knows that I can do whatever I want because it's my company. And that's why every time after me and Robert have an argument, Robert would just look at me. He'll give me that smile. He'll say, okay. Because that means, and me and him talk, that means you can do whatever the fuck you want to do because this is your company. Right. And then I'll be like, then I think about it for a little bit. I'm like, okay, Robert, what were you saying? What's wrong with it again? Because there's a reason for why Robert's saying it. Robert's an introvert like me. Me and him are almost alike. You know what I'm saying? So if he's talking, you might want to listen. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm gonna just sit this right here, and if you pick it up, you pick it up.
That's what Randy. That's what. Like, damn, that's you hitting it on the head because that's what Randy was trying to drill him out. He was like, bro, you not listening to me. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't. We be, bro, like I'm a director too in a different way. Yeah. And sometimes, bro, we do be in our damn head. Like we got, when we try to like have a plan out or we plan something in our head, we try to, you know what I mean, stick to it and shit like that. We looking at it from one way, but this person, they looking at it from the outside in a whole different way that you're not seeing. You feel me? So it might be best to listen to that person, bro.
Yeah. I never want to be that. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I never want to be that guy that thinks everything that I do is right and perfect.
Right.
For instance, I know I got a big mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's where SanaMcCarther comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like
I'd be like,
because I got a mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I know someone like the mouth can be deadly if you use it wrong. You know what I'm saying? It can be very deadly. Because I have to remember, I deal with numerous different kinds of people, different kind of personalities, different attitudes. You can't talk to everybody the same way.
Everybody got different backgrounds.
That's why I said you're more like a directing his culture for real.
Yeah, like for instance, like I know I can play with SanaMcCarther a little bit with something, and she knows I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Robert is the same way. But there's some people like, for instance, I was talking to SanaMcCarther about this the other day. Like, I was telling her, not everybody knows my personality, knows me. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to everybody like I would talk to you. Because people think, oh, wait, you feel some type of way about me? Like, what, like, is he coming at me crazy? And to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That's just how I talk. You know what I'm saying? But you can't talk to everybody like the same way. I had to learn that a long time dealing with numerous people. You know what I'm saying?
Making a lot of sense.
For sure. Already.
Making a lot of sense. In the building. Hello.
But yeah, that's why I respect I want to shout out Robert. I said Robert's name. And I know he does not like to be in the spotlight. He probably didn't want me to say his name or whatever. I called him before this. But Robert is the kind of person, like, he knows me more than anybody on this planet. Period. That's not an exaggeration. That's not me going, oh, he's just saying that just to say. No, that's factual. Like, Robert is the kind of person that, you know, he's like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? If I talk too much about Robert, you know, I get all emotional. We didn't even have all that. But anyways, it's the truth though. Robert is like he came in when I was at my lowest, you know what I'm saying, and helped me build myself back up. Like not too long ago, like 2 years ago, and stuff like that. You know, when family left away and everything like that, Robert was there. You know what I'm saying? When I needed a friend to talk to, whatever, Robert was there. Robert saved my life. Fun fact, I mean, I like I said before we start, everything's on it. He saved my life, like literally saved my life. You know what I'm saying? And like he just found me in my apartment. You know, and just told me to calm down, you know, before I did something I would regret like for forever. You know what I'm saying? And forever I have to give
Shout out Robert. I don't care if Robert. No, shout out Robert because that brother's real.
Facts. For sure. You need people like that in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't a lot of people like that nowadays. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you need that person, even if it's just one or multiple, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But you need that person or people in your life to guide you, let you know, bro, y'all said.
I swear to God, like I said, sometimes, bro, I can plan stuff, but then God come through and he come through with a better plan than I had.
For sure.
Bro, I
God
was
got the best
about
plan.
This a couple weeks ago. I swear to God, I put it on my Snapchat, and it's crazy how you said that, because that's powerful. You gotta have somebody on your team. The fact that you got somebody like that just go work in your favor. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Because not everybody got that. Not everybody got that.
Yeah. For instance, when everybody knows about the reunion with me and my family, he was like, "You want me to be there?" Or if I wanted to go to my brother's wedding, you want me to be there? He was like, I didn't ask him. He just said, "You want me to be there?" That's the kind of friend Robert is. He's that TV friend. I always use that all the time. He's a TV friend that is only believable on television. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you never see that in this generation. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's always people backstabbing and everything like that, just not really there for your good.
They'll say something and don't do it.
Yeah, get jealous if you're doing better than they are and stuff like that. Robert is literally that television friend. You know what I'm saying? Right. I said, I got it. If anything goes off, I just walk and leave, whatever. But that's the kind of friend I had right there. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always joke with him, I can't call you my friend with this. That's too mushy and stuff like that. He was man, I'm your friend, leave it alone and stuff like that. I'm all right, bro. Come on. All right, come on. For real. But yeah, that's a real dude.
I actually was gonna say this question, but since you just brought it up, I'll go ahead and ask it. Your family, can we talk about that for a second?
Oh, yeah.
When you first started out, now correct me if I'm wrong, but did your family didn't even believe in you?
I wouldn't say they didn't.
But they wasn't
supportive
of what you were doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they didn't believe in me. They knew what I could do very well. For now, they know what I can do now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was because they was some fun fact again. Some people know that they was there at the play. They was supporting. Hell, the freaking rehearsals were at the church that they go to. You know what I'm saying? Almost every other blue moon, I'll be posting the rehearsals and stuff like that. That's the church we was rehearsing in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They were supporting it at the time. But water on the bridge, but I'm gonna still say it because you asked. But the pastor got involved in what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Telling us that's not what DJ's supposed to be doing. And it's crazy that they said that, but they don't even know my real name. You know what I'm saying? Try to say what was my calling and everything. They didn't never talked to me like that for real. Never knew nothing about me, but they knew what was my calling. And I was like, that's not what it is. But since they're pastors and family and stuff like that, they went along with them. You know what I'm saying? But water on the bridge now, they cool with me now. But it's just since you asked, but that's how it went out and everything like that. And it really, I ain't gonna sit here and say that it didn't hurt me or damage me. It did. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said at the beginning of this, family was everything. I never knew anybody outside of my family. You know what I'm saying? That was it. You know what I'm saying? So when I left, that's all I had. All I had was myself. And it is very dangerous to be having your mindset by yourself when you're not really ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I say again, thank you to Robert, because he's seen all that happen. He was there. Robert was there at the play and everything like that. He's seen all that went down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's just how it went down. But now they want to come back into my life. Thank God for that. And I was talking to Sana about this. As long as they just want to see me, because for instance, fun fact, I think everybody here was at the Mason Awards. They came to see me on the day of the Mason Awards. Hence the reason why there was nothing set up for the day of the show and everything like that. Before I went down to Atlanta for the Mason Awards, I sat down with them for the first time ever in almost a decade. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I could have told them no, because they said, you want to come down? The reason I didn't tell them no, because they drove 3 hours. If anybody drives 3 hours for me, I'm going to make some time out for it. You know what I'm saying? I think Tate was there with me. He was at my, getting ready for the Mason Awards and stuff. I said, I'm going to go ahead and, talk to my family and everything like that. And it was all hugs and all love. I hope it is. I really hope. I always say that because I know how they are. I know who they are. And that kind of family, they always have an agenda. I really hope it's not like that. And they probably watching. I don't care. But it is what it is. But like, I really hope it's just all love.
They got to understand your process because of where the relationship went and how it is now. You're going to be a little hesitant because, you feel like, okay, I don't want to get hurt again.
Right. And pretty much the only person that really wasn't in that little situation was my brother. Like, I understand why my brother went the route that he did because he had everything set out for him with my family. He had a beautiful relationship with my sister-in-law now, Alexis Davis, and everything like that. And I wouldn't ruin that for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was already in the books at the beginning. He was supposed to move in with me in my apartment when I first moved out. But since that all hashed out, he went, his own way, and it worked out well for him. And I know they probably think I'm jealous. No, I'm not
it's like
jealous.
Everybody's life different. So I think about the pastor, him trying to tell you what your calling is. It's just like, how you gonna tell me? First, I gotta listen to God. God know the way.
Exactly.
And if I'm being pulled in this direction,
and you the damn pastor, not the cuss.
Man, tell it like it is.
But sometimes the pastor need a new lesson too.
But bro, you almost made me cry, bro.
I was trying not to cry.
That's a beautiful story though. Cause bro, I don't care who you is. Everybody want their parents. I used to long for my dad to be there and just be like, my dad didn't come around till I was a damn grown man. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, not even then.
And then he didn't even come around with good intentions though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
not even then.
Like the first stage play, almost everybody, like half of the people that was at there, like almost more than half, was my family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was a big chunk that just left. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Then abruptly,
you know what I'm saying? I literally had to start from scratch. Tough, you know what I'm saying? And like literally start trying to build everything up, trying to get my head into this, mentally, was all the way fucked up at the time, and I'm barely getting myself back to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be ashamed of anything I say. But anyways, but back to Chris. Like, I know they try to paint the picture that I was jealous of my brother. It was never that. You know what I'm saying? I love my brother. For instance, I was the one who was always trying to tell Chris, like, hey, this girl liking you, whatever, because they be flirting with him over there, Emma Sampson and stuff like that. They be flirting with him even in high school, over there flirting with him. And Chris was like, oh, they ugly. I'm like,
oh, God.
Nigga, they ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying, bro? I said, you a better man than me. But Chris is not me. You know what I'm saying? No, he's a completely different person. But I love hanging out with Chris. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I understand why he took that route of going with my family and everything like that. But I really just wanted to see Chris. Like, I like my parents. I can't see how I had to stop myself from saying love. But I like being around my parents for the first time in almost a decade. Yeah. But I really wanted to see Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we first met, we talked for hours.
Y'all grew up together. You know what I'm saying?
We grew up. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different look. Yeah.
For hours, we talked at that restaurant about movies, the company, everything. We were just talking back and forth, about stuff. And we were just having a good time until, we just laughing at each other and stuff like that. It just felt like old times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you lost your best friend and you just reconnected.
Rekindle.
Yeah. Until to the point, and this make point to what I was saying is that as soon as they had to leave, and then my parents went, hey, we gonna stay? You want to watch Godzilla or whatever? I said, I don't want to go to.
Yo. It's your boy Antonio the Great. I wouldn't be in here if I wasn't feeling great. Hey, and I got some exciting news, man. Your boy has been nominated for an award at this year's 10th annual Music Award Show, Alabama Music Award Show, man. And I have been nominated for Most Slept On Male Artist coming out of Alabama, man. That's Most Slept On Male Artist, man. If you want to vote for your boy, you can go to AlabamaMusicAwardShow.com. AlabamaMusicAwardShow.com. Gonna have a link down here in the description, man, and right here on the screen. But go to cast your votes. You feel what I'm saying? Click the next button. And then begin going through that voting process. You have to go through the whole voting process for your vote to count. You feel what I'm saying? But you're going to see when you get to the most slept on male artist out of Alabama, you're going to see my name up at the top. Antonio the Great, man. Vote for your boy. Don't vote for nobody else. Just vote for me. You feel me? But yeah, vote for me, man. You feel me? And if polls is open till June 12th, you can vote till June the 12th. You don't have to. There's no cap on how many times you can vote. You can vote for 2, 3, 4, 5. Vote for me as many times as you want. You feel what I'm saying? I get on there and vote every day. So polls is open till June the 12th. The award show is July the 28th at 6 p.m. You feel me? you can get your tickets on AlabamaMusicAwardsShow.com as well. You feel what I'm saying? So get your tickets if you want to pull up, support your boy, and just support the show. You feel what I'm saying? And I just want to thank all of my supporters, man. Everybody who already done voted for me, everybody who plan on voting for me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the GOATs, man. Y'all the greatest, man. And I plan on taking this award home. So I plan on leaving the not the most slept on male artist no more. You feel what I'm saying? So hey, man, we just progressing with this thing, man. And I appreciate all of the love and support that I get from my followers and my supporters, man. And that's AlabamaMusicAwardsShow.com, man. Go cast your vote, man. Get your ticket and push up, man. Hey.
Because I just really wanted to see Chris. I ain't trying to be mean or whatever. I just really wanted to see Chris. Like, because Chris is the one who always, he was at the play helping out behind the scenes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I always say this, I know a lot of people don't know this, but Chris was supposed to be Bobby before Jeremiah. It was rehearsing for that. Yeah. It was my cousin, my brother, and Jeremiah. The only reason why Jeremiah got it is because my brother was acting shy. He didn't want to do the play. My cousin would never going to get it. No disrespect. But like I said before in other past interviews, my family can't act for real. Except my brother and my other cousin. But yeah, Jeremiah got it. But yeah, Chris can act better than I can. In my opinion. Chris can act. If I show some rehearsal footages or whatever, Chris can act. I think it's just in the bloodline. I don't know. But I ain't trying to put that on the book.
It's really, how y'all childhood. Yep.
Yeah. Like I can show some footage, bro. He can act. I want him to be in it so bad. I really do. Like even now, I want him to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Because he can really act. But I understand why he can't. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's just how it started out. And then Jeremiah got, because it was funny. I see some clips of when they was rehearsing, like they was going back and forth audition for the role Bobby. And Chris was like laughing a little bit on his scene, like trying to show me if he can be Bobby. He was laughing, and Jeremiah said, "All right now, like you fix it together," because he stayed on Chris' ass to make sure he gets the role. Right. I was like, "Bro, Jeremiah, chill. I ain't gonna lie, Chris might get it, but end up what it is." And not saying I regret having Jeremiah. Jeremiah is probably the second person you can There's a couple people you can never talk bad about in front of my face. Jeremiah's one of them. Adrian's another one. Robert is another one. And I ain't gonna go too long on the list, but those are the top three. You can't talk bad about those guys in front of me because I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for those guys. You know what I'm saying? There have been people like in the company that have been like, say, "Hey, why you hire this person? This person, he did this to me. She did that to me. Why would you hire this person?" Like they got any kind of word in my company, number one. But they will talk bad about these people. Like they talk bad about Kelton. They talk bad about Jeremiah. They talk bad about Adrian at the time. They talk bad about Tay Robinson. They talk bad about all those people. But you know what I always tell them? I said, what happened between you and them, even if it's true or false, has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? The relationship I have with them, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by other people's word. I go from my own self. Actually, I go by what they treat me. If you treat me good, if you do your job in the company, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I think the only person that never gets talked about is Sanam. That's crazy. People love Sanam, but that's the love. But my point is, I don't go. If somebody talks about, I'm not going to go by somebody else's word. You know what I'm saying? No, I go by my personal experience with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like I went too far in that subject.
Oh no, you're good. You all good. You making a lot of sense.
And me thinking like, damn, what was folks saying? Like,
we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
We don't do that here. We don't do that on our platform. But it just had me thinking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People always got something negative to say. That's just society nowadays.
Exactly.
We keep it positive. We keep it PO. We keep it positive.
I'm gonna say this and just leave it alone. What get me though is, brother, folks that can't even do what you do. Like my biggest critics with my music and stuff would be folks that can't write nothing, can't perform nothing. You know what I mean? But got the most to say. Like I don't get that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's usually how it be. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all good.
So how it started, okay, so you went from stage play, then the next thing was like, okay, now you want to do film stuff. And it went into YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube was the story.
I can't not look at that stuff on YouTube anymore. I just can't. I really can't.
I would never.
Because we thought at the time we was thinking, man, we doing good, bro. The views,
the
bro.
quality wasn't as good. The quality wasn't good, but the story still was good though. Like
Storyline was good.
imagine,
I'm looking at the acting.
especially like the episode that we had you in the room and we had kidnapped. Basically,
I knew you was gonna talk about that. But
it's like looking back and seeing the growth is crazy because then we went on to have we had an app. We had an app.
man, we went everywhere.
So everything. That's when we had everything like on that, and we had people that could pay for subscriptions and everything.
Yeah.
And then that's when we went into we did shows around here like at the Pitman. So we was doing that, and then that's when we went into Prime Video, trying to make steps, and then do Tubi and everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we hit the theaters in our hometown, so that was major itself. You know what I'm saying? In Gaston, Alabama.
And it just
Gaston
show you,
Cinema.
even from where you started with your with the comic book that you did. What was it? You said high school, or was it
In middle school, yeah.
middle school? And you got in the library. How did that go? Like you getting it in the library?
They was really just trying to get me to stay in that middle school, to be honest. That's the only reason why they gave me to the library, because they was like, hey DJ, you doing so good at these comics. Plus I was planning to go to Emma Sampson and everything, so they was trying to get me to stay, trying to make me feel good, but I was still gonna go because Litchfield wasn't it for me.
So
But yeah, that's just how it went. They was just trying to get me
there.
there.
No damn napkins or nothing. Hot in here.
Oh yeah.
he was sweating bullets.
Well, I feel like my first meeting again. You know what I'm saying?
It's hot. That's one thing about DJ. He gonna sweat.
But I get passionate when it is. I sound like Mr. Brown.
What else?
That show even from you starting with your comic book and you keep going, just show your grind and your hustle and how you gonna make it happen regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, I want to point out something. This is funny, bro. Like the fact that I'm gonna point this out. But y'all, this episode almost did not happen, bro. Off of just some miscommunication, bro.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell y'all how it happened. You feel me? So last year, last year that was when I started at the company and stuff like that. And I just remember asking you, because I was launching my podcast. I was just getting my podcast started. And I seen that you was editing your own videos and stuff like that. So I had asked you, I was like,
I remember now.
I was like, can I, I was like, can you mind editing mine? I'm finna have this podcast and stuff like that. And you was like, I'm quoting right here too. You feel what I'm saying? You was like, how many cameras you got? What type of camera you got? You know what I mean? What's the quality of it? You know what I mean? I was like, dang, bro, just shitting on me. Yeah, like, low key. Like, but it drove me though, cause like a little bit after that, I said, I'm gonna find my own goddamn editor, and I did. You know what I mean? And shit like that. So I was going on with my podcast and shit like that. And then I would see that you would tune in on our lives and stuff like that and shit like that. Then you hit me one day and you was like, how do I get on the podcast? And I was just like, usually what it is we'll reach out to people, or if not, they'll reach out to us and we, set up a date or whatever. And then I was just like, what you trying to get on and stuff like that? He was like, yeah. I was like, I remember you shit. I told him straight up, because I'm just straight up. You know what I mean? I was like, dang, you tried to shit on me, you know what I mean? Like, back then, I was like, so what's up? Now you want to get on the podcast? He was like, nah, bro, I ain't mean it like that. It was just a miscommunication. I think you said at the time you was busy editing your stuff, and I ain't even, now that I look at it, you feel me? Now, I can be like, right, bro was busy, you know what I mean? He had a lot of shit that, like, how could he possibly edit my podcast too, you know what I mean? So it's just like, a whole time in miscommunication. I just want to speak on that real quick, like, sometimes, bro, it could be simple shit can be avoided just over a miscommunication. You know what I mean? Like, if we just learn how to communicate better and shit like that.
But I'm glad that y'all got I'm glad that y'all got that straight away, because that could jeopardize this right here. We probably wouldn't be here right now.
But then whole time I ain't even hold it. Like, whole time I'm still going through with in the company and stuff like that.
It ain't no big deal.
Right. I ain't hold it.
It's like we gonna clarify.
Right.
Yeah, like I told you, I was like, you asked me around the time where I was so.
It was a lot.
And now I look back at it,
she knows.
Last year summertime was something else.
I was so emotionally stressed out. I think that's around the time you actually came in the company. I was you really came at the wrong time.
To speak on that, I was feeling so mixed about it, because I was like, one minute I was like, bro, he said that about my podcast, but at the same time, he was like, he kind of fucked with me on that. So I was kind of like, I don't know how bro feel about it. I was like, I didn't know how to feel.
Yeah, it was like you came at the wrong time to come in the company, because I was so stressed out. I was just mad at everything.
It's like
You know what
I
I'm
try to ask him something. I'm like, I'm gonna ask him and see.
I was so stressed out.
Wow.
So you came in around that time. So that conversation, I probably wasn't even thinking about like, oh, I'm not caring about this podcast. No. I was probably thinking about why the hell is these people not doing their job right or something. Whatever. I don't remember exactly, but it was I was stressed.
Yeah, I'm just glad we got it said straight away and shit like that. You know what I mean? It shocked me because when you said, he was like, man,
it shocked me when you said it. I was like, you felt some type of way about it? I was like, no, I had to make that. I was like, no, I never disrespect. No, that was not what it was. Like, no.
Bro, you actually, I want to speak on one more thing too. I know we got to wrap up here in a little bit, but I want to say, so how was it like you? When I first started acting or whatever like that, and I ain't have much acting prior to that, but I had a little bit, and I was doing the role or whatever like that. I didn't even feel comfortable when I did it, and you was just like, that was, you hit it, you was like, I did it. I was like, low key, I was wanting to go and do it again because I'm like a perfectionist. I always wanted to get it. Like, so how do you like what determines like a good scene or whatever? Like, are you like that? Like, are you like to a perfectionist or what? Like, man, like I can't never figure to get it right, or like how do you wrap up a scene? Like, boom, this it's done. Like, this is how I want it.
Like I said, like it's the vision I have in my head already. How I see before we even film it, I always vision how it's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I feel like you did good. I ain't gonna lie. If I said you did good, that's just what it is. But I like that you are a perfectionist. You want to do better. Not a lot of actors have that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of actors like, oh, the director said he did good, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. Right. But no, you was like, because I remember we was filming. I think there's scene with Rich, and he was like, hey man, let's do that again. I think I could do better. I remember, I think it was not down the street, and I was like, okay. Let's run it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm like that in the studio too. Yeah. Everything that I do, bro, I'm really like that. I ain't gonna lie. But sometimes you feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we get in our own way by doing that and shit like that. But what is your favorite script you wrote so far? And why?
So far, it's already done. Okay.
Or it could be one that's coming up that you done already said is coming
Season
up.
2 of MVP.
Why?
It's because it's a combination of everything, not just from M&P, the Ruthless era, but from the Mason era too.
Okay.
Like it answers some questions that you're like, okay, what happened there? You know what I'm saying? Like we just left out of the woods on that part. Like what happened to this person? It answers that question. Like it ties in so beautifully. Like I already got plans for like other episodes, but like just starting out, you know what I'm saying? For season 2, it's gonna hit home. There's gonna be people angry at me. Yeah, but it's gonna be.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It's gonna be a thrill of emotions.
I get in on this too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you sit down and write, like, do you come up with the whole script at one time, or how do you just come with pieces? Like, okay, boom, now I'm gonna come back to it. You know what I mean? How does that process?
Before I make the actual script.
And then the characters' names and all that.
Oh, the characters' names?
All that, the whole
probably
thing.
figure that last.
Really?
Like, I ain't gonna lie. But before I make the script of every scene, you know what I'm saying, I first write it down. Like I said, I just write it down first, and that's the scene. And then the easy part is just putting it into words on script. You know what I'm saying? The hardest part of writing a story or whatever is just storyboarding. Like what you want in each scene of each episode. Like how many scenes you want and all that kind of stuff. What do you want? But since we do it like where everything ties in, you gotta really think. You can't just put random ass scenes in there and think, okay, this is like Mark. No. You gotta think how this ties into the story that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it starts, from writing it down, every scene that you're gonna do, and then you write into words of how you think the character's gonna say it. So
I got some questions.
I was gonna say we can go back to just the transition from Alabama to Georgia, moving the company to Georgia.
Talk about that.
Yeah. What made you want to take that leap?
Like I think I remember y'all too, Tonio's podcast. This city does not support, you know what I'm saying, each other. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not a good space for this company. I believe for the DJ entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It just, y'all all live here. You know, they really don't care. I mean, they probably watching now, and they probably still will watch the next couple episodes. You know, because they think some crazy stuff's gonna be happening in this one, but they ain't gonna watch the next one or whatever. But they just, because this, like you said, popularity overrules talent, and I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Like, because there's some talented people that get overlooked. People like Jerry, people like Dylan Cook, people like Kanye. There's so many people in the country.
So much talent.
You know what I'm saying?
Even
Like,
just right here in Gas, and like, yo, we could distribute this and like really support each other.
I feel like we get overlooked and shit, but that's we ain't tripping on it. You feel what I'm saying? If they sleeping, you gotta wake them up.
Yeah,
that's what I just want to say. Give me some. Give me some.
Oh.
Also, another reason is because
woke up one, bro. I always say that.
Give them
bro,
that Folgers.
Best part.
I always say, and y'all probably done heard me say this, bro. Like they can sleep all they want to, but eventually they gonna have to see it, bro. They gonna have to feel it, bro. Like
they just ain't caught up yet. That's
like,
and this orange wig don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, sorry. But the crazy thing is, and the reason what made me 100% really want to move is because, yes, this city might not support us, but you will be amazed how many people outside of this state supports. I mean, I got people from New York, California, Michigan, like Texas, like flying here to be a part of this company. You know what I'm saying? People watching it, you would be amazed at how many people outside of the. For instance, how do you think I got the AMC to work? You think I got that from Gaston? No, I had to. People was blowing me up on my email saying, hey, I see what you're doing, this, that, and the third. Almost everybody who's in the company started from watching what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Just because it may not look like, for instance, making a lot of sense, might seem like nobody's not looking, but they're watching. They're watching.
Like people
that
they don't want to hit
that. They might not. This is what Randy told me too. They might not hit that goddamn subscribe button and like or comment nothing, but they definitely watching. Yeah, they're watching. You feel
we getting
views
from somewhere.
I said this on my Instagram the other day, bro. Like I said, bro, I don't get how you can watch somebody's story, what they post. Goddamn, you watch their whole life timeline and all that shit every single day, and you don't hit no like button. That's share stalker vibes, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You don't comment down below. You just being nosy.
That is a monitor.
You don't like, comment, share, subscribe.
That's all it is.
That is a monitoring spirit right there.
Yeah, like, we just try to see a nigga. You wait on some, right? A lot of people wait on your downfall too.
Right, but it's true. You know, it's cool. I know. Like y'all just watch. I mean, that's what we put out for. Put out there for y'all to watch. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
And then I low key put my podcast up with the best on because like it's different. You feel what I'm saying? Our podcast is different. We ain't out there doing no. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all see it. I ain't got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
But no, for real. But the move was definitely
that move.
necessary.
Let's go back to that
because you make different connects, even with just you getting different sceneries. Right. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, back to that. That wasn't the only reason, like lack of support, that made me want to move. You know what I'm saying? Because Georgia is like the biggest entertainment city. Atlanta is the biggest in the South. You know, there's Atlanta, there's New York, and there's LA. You know what I'm saying? Those are the top three. I'm blessed to be right next to Atlanta. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I like competition. Since there's no competition in this city, I'll say this. There's nobody on my level when it comes to movies and stuff like that in this city.
He said homegrown.
So I moved to where the competition is. And people are like, there's no competition. Yes, there is. You know, all those 2B movies that people like to watch, they're filmed in Atlanta. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? People who got more resources than me, more everything than me. And I love competition. It makes, because I go near them and I try to learn from them. You know what I'm saying? So I can elevate. For instance, Mr. Carlton, I love how he works with his plays. I mean, with Sanaa and everything.
Shout out Cody Carlton.
Yeah, me and him be having back and forth, hating each other, whatever, back in high school and stuff. But it was all love. But anyways, like when I was working with them on the plays and everything, I just see them working like a machine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I ever said this, but y'all was working like a machine, like going back and forth, helping people up with the stuff, rehearsals and stuff like that.
It was a team. We worked.
And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I would see Sanaa, she'd be joking with me one time, and then so when she's time to go, she just turned to a whole different person. I'm like, what? Time to go. I was like, before she go on stage. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I don't just sit there just to be helping out. I learn. You know what I'm saying? That was around the time when we first started back opening up the doors of DJ entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I was learning and listening from professionals. I consider Mr. Carlson a professional. You know what I'm saying? I consider Pastor Thomas a professional. I consider Shamrika a professional. I learned from them. You know what I'm saying? So I can elevate my own brand. Right.
So, okay, let me talk about the trend. So, like, that leap, what made you just, like be like? How did you set that up? Like did you find connects before you went down, or was it just kind of like a leap of faith?
Like a
I'm
spiritual.
finna just go.
You probably saw
It's like a
multiple
leap of
signs.
faith.
Multiple signs that was like pushing you out of gas. It was just like it's time to go.
And it's funny, it happened so quick. It was not like months. I've been thinking about moving to Georgia. No,
it was quick.
It really happened so quick. It was like a couple weeks, and I was like, yeah, I'm going. And the funny thing is, that's the pro about being to myself, like being by myself with no family, whatever. I can move wherever I want. You know what I'm saying? I literally can move. I just chose Atlanta. I could have moved to Florida. I could have moved to Texas if I wanted to. I just didn't like to fly, so that's the only reason why. So I just moved to Atlanta, and I was like, let me just start here. Nobody knows me in the city. Just do my own thing.
Right. Hey, making a lot of sense.
Making a lot of sense. So
making a lot of sense. You feel me?
So, I guess to close out, how you feeling now, like these days, mentally, physically, emotionally, like how you know what I'm saying? Spiritually.
I'm definitely a whole lot better than I was before. Like seeing my brother really made me feel a whole lot better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted to see him.
That's God.
Yeah. It sucks I couldn't be at the wedding, but I just really wanted to see him. It was glad me and him chopped it up and everything like that. I can't believe I'm saying this. It was good seeing my mom and dad too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just hashing it up, talking and everything like that, and just having a good time together. For the first time in almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm in a good space now. Just taking my time with writing and everything like that and stuff like that. And just I think it was definitely a blessing moving to Georgia because being around a bunch of people. I just like being to myself, just relaxing. Meditate to yourself over there. Just that's all I can do now because in Georgia, I'm a much better headspace now than I was in Alabama.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. That's a blessing.
Blessing.
So, damn, there's a question I had, but that's my damn mind. Let the people know where they can follow you. Everything that's upcoming, you know what I mean? What they can see in the future.
We got to look forward to.
I know we got DJ's MMP.
Season 2, man.
Yes, at Death Row. You feel me?
Death Row.
Welcome to Death Row, man. Coming soon.
Soon. This fall, right?
Yep.
So,
we just made a partnership with AMC Theaters. We're gonna have our first ever movie at Atlanta, premiere first in Atlanta.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So MMP Welcome to Death Row will make this debut, first time ever in the biggest theater in the South, the AMC Phipps 14.
I got a question pertaining to that. Quick question.
Yeah.
So, okay, is it like a contract thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, how do you do like compensate? Are you planning on compensating like the actors and everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like for now, everybody's get an equal part. You know what I'm saying, of the profit of the movie and everything like that. And the same goes for when we go on Tubi and everything. Like for instance, MMP and Another Loving Family are going to have their own compensation. For instance, but with Tubi, it takes longer than the theater.
Right.
In the theater, you get the
Tubi
money out.
don't even
You know
let
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
the movie up, do it. I already know.
Irritates
They just throw
the
it
hell
up
out
there,
of me.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
wish
for
I would've
instance,
knew that.
I called Sanaa when MMP first got on Tubi because I didn't know it was on Tubi.
I was
Right.
like, what?
I was
Is it
like,
the full season or not? I be seeing three
three
episodes.
we still waiting on the last couple to get on there. Tubi, because the thing is, we don't. Tubi doesn't work for us. We work for Tubi. They have to approve everything that goes on their platform. Same goes for Amazon. So I can't put a specific day when it's going to be on there.
Right.
I can just guarantee it's going to be on there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's how it works.
Just like go back and check.
Yeah.
See that thing here.
But yeah, MMP Welcome to Death Row come on AMC Phipps 14, the biggest theater in the South at AMC Theater. So
Thank you.
I'm expecting it's going to be a big one right there. Can't wait.
Sure.
Especially how that end is going to be. It's going to tie into season 2
Bruh.
of MMP.
Not to cut you off,
Yeah.
but living with the Masons, shit, it was packed. You feel what I'm saying? Down here just in Gaston. So just imagine what that's gonna do. Bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna do some numbers, man. Like,
I was hesitant about having it. I was talking to Sanaa. You see how I said I'll talk to Sanaa. Everything.
Right.
But I'll be like, I was hesitant about it. Like, should we stay in Gaston with the movie premiere? Because like you just said, we had a good follow up there.
Yeah.
And I'm not an idiot. I know a lot of people here in Gaston would love to see our stuff.
Right.
And people don't like to drive that 2 hours to Atlanta. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now everybody would like to, do that. People would love to support, but they just won't drive that long. So I was asking her, but she was like, go ahead, take that leap of faith and just see how.
so you're not gonna partner with down here too?
I talked to him, but no, there's nothing like written. So no.
Gotcha.
So I was like, we should take that leap of faith, just see what do promotion and everything, just so we can get a whole new scenery. But you know, we ain't forgetting back at home. You know what I'm saying? We try to work that out, but we definitely need to take that leap and, you know, try something different.
Right. If you don't, you'll miss that window.
Right.
Miss that window.
It's right here.
So, yeah. Okay. DJs MMP season 2. DJs Welcome to Death Row. What else?
Got DJs Rocky, Don of the Mafia family.
Okay.
You know,
Shout out Rocky.
Shout out Kelly Keegan. I mean, have you seen him?
He won Best Newcomer.
One of the like high rising stars we have is.
Yeah, he is
Kelly.
dope.
Did he win like Best Newcomer?
That's how he got the show.
That's how you get the movie.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's killing it. And the funny thing is, he doesn't be saying much in his scenes, but it's how he tells the story by just looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You know how he feels. You know how what he's feeling when he's looking at you. Yeah. And that's a
I
rare
think that
time.
wrestling helped him out too with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the wrestlers.
They got their own little fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And with DJ getting them, that's like a whole other family to you, isn't it?
It really, that partner with Spartan really elevated us.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like we had a good amount of cast, but when we got Spartan, people who's professionally trained in storytelling,
I knew that was gonna be a good one.
Elevated up.
Exactly. That's my whole point. Like he trained in that, right? You know what I mean?
They already trained. I don't have to tell them much.
Exactly.
They just go in there and do it.
Because wrestling is acting.
Yeah, it really is. It's just in front of a live crowd. You know what I'm saying? And that's why almost every fight scene we have a wrestler involved. Try to make sure everybody's safe, but they're professionally trained. They always lead the fight scene. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. I think the person who has the most is Dylan Cook. I mean, he is professional. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He makes everything looks good, even if he's just choking you out. Shout out to Rico. But anyways, But anyways, that's it was a blessing to get Spartan.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Shit, man, we're gonna get ready to close it out, man.
Don't shout out the merch.
Yeah, man. If you like your shirt, man, making a lot of sense. This is how you can get some merch, man.
Sure.
Just DM either me, Sanaa, Tay, you feel what I'm saying, or you can DM the podcast Instagram page. You feel what I'm saying? That's at Official Mass Podcast. You feel me? DM me your size, and how many of a shirts you want. You feel what I'm saying? And I got you. You feel what I'm saying? Send me your address and all that, and because I gotta make them to order. You feel what I'm saying? I can't make up too many shirts. You feel what I'm saying? On one size, so I'm trying to get a gauge of how many shirts I should get of this size, that size, that size. So DM me your size and what type of shirt you want, and I got you. You feel what I'm saying?
How much?
Let us know.
Prices, I'll tell you the price when you DM.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it was one more thing. Goddamn, I'm supposed to shout it out.
Again, shout out Tipsy's. Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out to Tipsy's for sure. Appreciate you, Terrence, for letting us use your space.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to the bartenders and everything like that, man. Doors open up at 62. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all come down here, swing through, man. Get you some of that good food.
Have a good time,
good
man.
Vibes, man.
Good vibes.
Karaoke, open mic.
Have yourself a blessed night, man.
And it's going to be our future second home. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to be doing a lot of our episodes here in the future, man. So I look forward to that, man. And shout your Instagram out where they can follow you.
The company.
Where can they watch the movies? All of that.
That's better because the profile tags. Okay.
we got you down here.
Okay.
They're
going to be somewhere around here.
If I'm wrong, just put it right. DJ _Ragland for my personal one. I rarely be on that one though. The DJ _ entertainment, I think is the main one. And then we got DJs MMP as the MMP profile. And then we got DJs _ 706 for the 706 show.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And what about the movies?
Oh, the movies. So that's easy.
And the shows and everything like that.
Okay, so you can watch DJ's MMP on Tubi and Amazon Prime. I think the full season's on Amazon Prime.
Right.
You can watch Another Loving Family just released on Tubi as well as Amazon Prime. You can watch the old stuff like Living with the Masons on our YouTube. I recommend not, but you know. But if you are hardcore to watch from the but it's best if you do. It's best if you do. Right. Like if you watch from the very beginning, so you can know the story.
Exactly.
You'd be like, oh, that's why he did that.
Yeah,
exactly.
It makes sense.
It
makes a lot of sense.
Speaking of that, exactly. Make a lot of sense. If you want to gauge like how you new to our platform, we recommend please going back and watch our few past episodes because it's a storyline as well.
Storyline and watch this growth. Okay.
Everything makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Everything
also, we want to just shout out all our supporters. We appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
We just hit 10 episodes, so that's a milestone. You feel what I'm saying?
Celebration. Thank you.
100th reel. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Instagram. So you feel what I'm saying? And we almost said we approaching 100. We ain't quite there, but we approaching 100. If y'all hit that subscribe button, we greatly appreciate y'all, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let us know how y'all feel about the episodes, the podcast, everything.
Leave us a review at our fan page. That's making a lot of sense at fanlist.com.
And if you ever tune in, share it. You know, share it to somebody you know you like. You know, whatever the case may be.
Become a member of our Patreon for only $3 a month.
Right.
We greatly appreciate that. Thank y'all so much.
And like you said, and keep coming to our Instagrams because we're gonna be going live, and you can see the episodes before they drop. You feel what I'm saying?
And follow all 3 of our Instagrams.
Thank you. And it'll be somewhere right here. Y'all see it.
Down below somewhere. Y'all know.
Appreciate y'all, man. Any remarks you gotta say? Anything you wanna get off your chest before we close?
I was gonna do the Billy Mason prayer, but we ain't gonna go into that.
hey.
No. I'm talking about the Billy Mason prayer.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, you want to do it?
Oh, you want me to do it?
Go ahead. Tonya don't care.
Okay, cool. Right. Everybody bow your heads.
All right.
The devil thought he had me. But we better hold on tight because we're about to ride. All right, that's enough. We gotta get out here.
Y'all go watch Another Loving Family. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go watch the movies on Tubi, Amazon Prime, the shows, everything, man.
Thank y'all for all the support. Y'all keep y'all head
Love
up.
y'all,
Put
man.
God first.
Shout out to
Love
y'all.
y'all.
Hey, before we close, man, again, this episode is also dedicated to DJ,
Of
but
course,
also
thank you for coming
dedicated to my grandmother that just passed away, man.
God rest her soul.
I'm doing this for you. You feel what I'm saying? I had so much good news to tell you before you passed, man. I just want to let you know that I love you, man, and keep raining down on me, man. You feel what I'm saying?
You got it.
So, blessings. Y'all take care, man.
Thank y'all.
Hey.
Thank you. Hey, making a lot of sense.
Make a lot of sense. I'm in all black mode.